Our project is coming along good, but let's just do some obligatory cleanup just to make sure everything is in place. I'm going to start by creating a page where we can actually see all of our series. Okay, head over to my project, my series controller. I'm going to visit my index routes and I'm going to return a view, and I'm just going to call it admin.series.all. Create that admin directory series, and we'll create an all.blade.php. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this template, paste it, edit it, let it say all series. Then for the content section, we're not gonna have a form, but we would have something like a table, which would have a class of table. Then in it we can have a table head, and now we can decide what we want to see on the table. So what about the title, and an edit button and a delete button? Okay, just for now. Then we need a table body, which would have table rows. So it looks like we're going to be looping through the table rows to have all the series displayed. Therefore, right here we should actually be passing the series. So with series, and we're passing the series variable. Therefore, we need to get all the series and pass it along, so we can actually inline this just to make sure we're not wasting lines. Okay, great. Now in our view we have access to that, therefore we can say for each, or we can actually use a for else that Laravel provides for us. So for else series as a variable s, then we'd have our empty block and the end for else block. Okay, so if we have some series, we'll loop through each of those and spit out a table row. But if we don't, we'll just have a text center that says no series yet. Then for this table row, we'll have table data that echoes out the series title. Then we have table data also with a button to edit the series, and it's just gonna say edit. So we'll have one for the delete, and we'll talk about that later. Okay, for us to see what we have, let's head over to our layouts file and actually create a link so we can see that. So right here in the auth block, let's add a link for viewing all the series, and this will just say all series. And if you want to know the exact route that actually leads to the series controller index method, you can run php artisan route list, and that will give us a list of routes. And where we have admin series, it goes to series.index to the index method. Okay, so in our view, in our app.blade.php, this should point to series.index to view all series. Okay, so let's try this out. Refresh. We have the all series button. Click on that. Yeah, so we have our series right here. The title, edit button, delete button. So I should change this a little to something more visible, which should be maybe a button info. Yeah, great, that looks better. Now let's talk a little bit about editing and deleting our series. And in the meantime, we should start thinking about if we want some series to be published or not published, and we're gonna see how we'll manage that.